Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.
KUGAN CASSIUS IFLTV here in Riyadh. You're the best around. Nothing can keep you down.
I love it when you raise your voice, KUGAN, and go
What film is this from, Adam?
above the music.
What film? Come on, Adam. It's a classic. Wax on, wax off.
Karate Kid.
Yeah, Karate Kid, yeah.
Okay, I love that film. A long time ago I saw it. Long time ago.
It's going to cut our copyrights, but anyway, on YouTube. But anyway, Adam, Deontay
We'll
Wilder.
turn it down in a minute.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Adam, Deontay Wilder, is he back? Obviously suffering that defeat to Joseph Parker. That was meant to be the comeback fight. But is this going to be the comeback fight against the big, hard-hitting Zhilei Zhang?
Well, it's a massive question. Deontay Wilder can punch. We know he's probably the single hardest hitter since Ernie Shavers in the heavyweight division. But has he ever really recovered from the Fury trilogy? He looked terrible last time against Joseph Parker. It looked like he didn't really know where he was or where he wanted to be. He says he's back. He says he's ready to go again. He's the perfect captain for Eddie. They despised each other for years. They're both as charismatic as each other. And Eddie's putting his backing behind him, hoping for 4 points there. The captain's double, and I don't know. Zhilei Zhang can punch. He should have beaten Joe Parker. He gave it away. I think he drifted. He fell asleep. He didn't do enough. But is that a sign of his age? It's a crazy fight. I think it's going to be a shootout. I think it's going to be a quick fight. I can't pick it.
Izzy, a lot's been made of how much it was taken out of Wilder in the trilogy of fights with Tyson Fury, but how much of it was taken out of Tyson Fury in them trilogy fights?
Listen, they were tough fights, all of them. Them shots were tough. How many knockdowns have we seen in them fights? Unreal. It's hard. It has to take a toll on your body. But Wilder's got a lot to prove here. Wilder was not at any standard against Joseph Parker. Has he got it? Is he on the decline? So it makes it so interesting. Personally, I think we're going to see this. We're going to see a better version of Wilder. I think is he on the decline? I think Zhang's got him at the right time. I'm predicting an early stoppage for Zhang within 4 rounds.
Cutthroat prediction there, Izzy. Adam, the fight, when it all comes down to it, we're seeing some great matchups, especially in the heavyweights. The one that's eluded us for so many years always seems to come close, and then Fury lost the other day, so then he has to rematch, which he was going to do anyway. The AJ Fury fight, does it still happen in your opinion?
Yes, it does happen. I just don't know when. Under what's happening here with Turki Al-Sheikh and bringing Eddie and Frank and everybody together and putting on the biggest fights in the world, AJ Fury will happen. But you've got the Fury-Usyk rematch in December, AJ back in September against the winner of Hrgovic and Dubois, and we're going to have to wait to see what happens before Christmas, because I think AJ comes through against either Dubois or Hrgovic on the form he's showing under Ben Davison. Then let's see what happens in the rematch. It was Usyk for me, first time around. Can Tyson Fury get that jab going, establish himself, have a better start? We'll wait and see. If it's Usyk again, they'll have to do Fury AJ there and then, unless AJ wants to become undisputed champion and go in for the 3rd time with Alexander Usyk. But if Fury wins, will there be a trilogy? How good is that rematch going to be? Or is the time to make it next spring? I think in a year's time we see AJ Fury.
Anthony Joshua is sitting in a pretty decent position at the moment, isn't he? He can sit back this weekend, let Hrgovic and Dubois slug it out, and then he's got a bit of a homecoming at Wembley, potentially. I mean, look, this is all speculation, but I think we're kind of nearly there with this, what's going on in September. Joshua's sitting quite tight at the minute, and he could reclaim his world title in September.
Let's be honest. Nearly everybody wrote off Joshua when he lost to Usyk several times and calls of retirement, ridiculous calls. He's come back stronger than ever. He's made a great move with going with Ben Davison, and he's in an extremely strong position. He'll fancy him all, and I say boxing's time and everything, and Joshua's on fire at the moment, and he'd fancy any heavyweight, and I could just see him improving, even though he's been in the game for so many years. Ben Davison's a great tactician, a great coach, and you'll see the best Joshua. I still think there's the best Joshua to come. I really do. I think the foundations are going to be improved. They'll make a different kind of side to Joshua we haven't seen. And he's sitting very pretty, and he'll fancy all of them, generally. And who could argue Joshua would be, maybe 6 months ago were different, but now Joshua, you'd fancy him against any of them, definitely a close fight against any of them, and yeah, he'll be a happy man.
Adam Smith, Izzy, thank you very much for talking to IFLTV. We look forward to Saturday night, 5v5.
Thanks, KUGAN. Take care.
Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.